Hey everybody, Shaun Hadsall here, stubborn fat expert, co-founder of GetLean12.com, and inside this short video I'm going to talk about the Biggest Loser study and what was missing inside the Biggest Loser contestants' diet and exercise plans that caused them to have rebound weight gain. New York Times published an article on a study that was conducted on all the season 8 winners from the Biggest Loser show. A few years later, what they found out was that almost all the contestants had gained all their weight back, and a few of them even weighed more than when they started the show. Now, there's two primary reasons this happened, and I'm going to share how you can avoid these two things so it doesn't happen to you and you don't suffer from rebound weight gain. The first one was metabolic slowdown. Whenever you do an extended period of low-calorie dieting combined with an very high-intense or rigorous exercise plan, it can be a recipe for disaster if you don't put some damage control things in place. It only takes about 6 to 7 days of going low-carb before your body's leptin levels are suppressed up to 50%. Now keep in mind, leptin is your body's #1 fat-burning hormone. It communicates to your brain whether or not you should burn fat or whether or not you should store fat. And as people lose weight and they don't do the 3 things that I'm going to share with you here, leptin sensitivity goes way down and their body ends up fighting back against the fat loss process. So if you combine metabolic slowdown, which means when they get metabolic slowdown, it means they're eating less calories, but their body is burning less calories. So it's really just a wash. And then you combine that with suppressed leptin levels, it can be a recipe for disaster that ends up forcing your body to have rebound weight gain. There's 3 ways that you can increase your leptin sensitivity and prevent this from happening from you, along with preventing metabolic slowdown, is number 1, have a cheat day or a cheat meal once per week. Now my recommendation is if you're not at your ideal weight, you should only have about 1 cheat meal a week or 2 rather than a whole cheat day. But if you're at your ideal weight or you're on your way and you've been dieting pretty aggressively, it's okay to have a cheat day, because this cheat meal and this cheat day, what it does is it sparks your metabolism, elevates it, and it also spikes and resets leptin levels. The second thing is to eat carbs post-workout 2 to 4 days of the week. So at least 2 to 4 days of the week, when you're done working out, these are the times that you want to add in starchy carbohydrates and ripe fruits. So I think if your goal is to gain muscle, things like white rice, potatoes, and ripe bananas are best. If your goal is to burn fat, I would stick with lower glycemic choices like sweet potatoes and potatoes, stuff like that, and other ripe fruits and berries. By doing this, what ends up happening is you stop your body from suppressing leptin levels, and these carbs give your body the spark that you need. See, when you eat these carbohydrates post-workout, you never have to worry about them being stored as fat, because the muscles are like a sponge that's been wrung dry, so they want to suck up nutrients. Not only that, strategic carb timing post-workout 2 to 4 days of the week will increase your testosterone to estrogen ratio. It will increase your insulin sensitivity, which will help you utilize carbohydrates for energy more efficiently. It will also help increase your thyroid sensitivity so you more efficiently convert T4 to T3. And this is one of the many examples of why strategic carb intake is so important in your quest to lose belly fat. The third and the final way is due to strategic fasted exercise bursts. So a study was done on a group of athletes, and one group consumed 75 grams of glucose about 90 minutes before the workout. The other group didn't consume anything. They were in a fasted state. And what they found out after they engaged in specific movement patterns, in specific rest periods, and specific intensity levels of 20 to 30 seconds, they found that the group that went into that training session in a fasted state respiked and increased leptin sensitivity, and the group that ate all the glucose didn't have any leptin sensitivity. So although you might have a lot more energy from consuming glucose from carbohydrates before your workout, you could potentially decrease leptin sensitivity, and you can also stop your body from burning fat because you elevate insulin levels. And when insulin is present when you go into a workout, it's great for building muscle, but it stops the fat loss process, because when insulin is present, your body can't access stubborn fat cells to release triglycerol into the bloodstream to shrink your fat cells. So hopefully this gives you a snapshot of how to increase leptin sensitivity and prevent metabolic slowdown. If you're wondering how to do these strategic fasted exercise bursts the right way, somewhere around this video you'll see a link to click or tap, and you can download a free report called the Over 40 Stubborn Fat Sequence. It's going to introduce you to a 12-minute metabolic trick that you can use when you wake up or before going to bed a few days of the week. Not only will it reset leptin levels, research shows it's specifically designed for the hormonal condition of people over 35 years old. So if you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s, you're going to want to download this report ASAP and get your hands on this workout chart, because things like P90X, CrossFit, and Insanity, they're amazing workouts. They work fantastic, but they're designed for younger people. So this report is going to show you how to move the right way for your age category, and when it's done properly, research shows it can increase growth hormone levels 450 to 700%. So if you got something on this video, please hit the like button, make sure you share it. I appreciate you taking your time out of your busy day to check this out, and keep going strong.